Honestly, hey, I literally missed you so much. I mean, I saw you yesterday, but I didn't like talk to y'all because like it was just like a shopping video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But that plan shopping video was one of the best ones. And girl, I was so tempted to buy plants. Like, I don't know, because when I'm caffeinated, I just don't care. So like, there's a possibility that I might go to Lowe's and snatch one of those plants. Even though I haven't bought any plants, surprisingly, at all. And I think it's already been 2 weeks. I was like talking to myself like a crazy person, and I was like, oh my god, that's another of my favorite plant. Also, that's not a dead body. It's the dryer. I'm washing my dad's pants. I don't know what I don't know what he had in those pants, girl, but I think it's from the belt. Or I think the zipper is from work. Like they're always like really like thick metal zippers, whatever. But I got my iced coffee, girl. It's so good. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, let me get that plant. But as y'all can see, today I'm gonna go and share with you my favorite houseplants at the moment. I was supposed to do one for what was last month, May? These months are passing by so fast. And I didn't do it because I have my little depression episodes. But today I feel good. It's my boyfriend's first. I'm gonna turn that off. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, today was my boyfriend's first day working at Amazon. He's watching videos. It's the first day like you'll watch a training video, and then tomorrow's his actual day where he's like packaging stuff and whatever. But I'm super excited for him. I am like literally insanely happy for him because like y'all, my baby has been with me. I love him so much, but like 7 months, like girl, like I did everything I could to keep my boo-boo employed, but I'm not even making that much money right now, so I couldn't really help him anymore. And then there was a phase where I was literally struggling with money because like when I'm depressed I buy a lot of stuff. So but yeah, like he has a job now, and I'm super excited because I can like, it sounds bad, but I can be at home alone and like focus and not get distracted, because when I see him I just want to cuddle with him, but he's not here, you know, de fuerza. So I actually cleaned the entire apartment. As soon as I woke up, I was like, let's do this. And I kid you not, there were so many dishes. I cleaned the apartment. Everything is clean. From the toilets, I need to scrub the tubs. But the laundry, the plants, the balcony, all 3 bedrooms, both bathrooms, everything is cleaned. And I did like 4 loads of laundry already, like successfully. Usually it stays in the dryer. So, but I'm just so happy. And then I have my coffee, and then I have my bestie you, and then I'm gonna show you some of my favorite houseplants. It's a good vibe. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start this. I just cannot stop staring at it. It's a money tree. Now before you start like, you know, talking some poo-poo, I also didn't like money trees. I honestly hated them. So I had one. She was beautiful, and I gave it to my mom. So she has my ex, but it's a huge tree, if you guys remember. I didn't want it anymore because like it was just way too big, and I started having I think it was a medibug or a spider mites infestation starting, and I was like, yeah, no, you're gonna be way too big to maintain. So I gave it to my mom. I swear to God, if a fungus gnat lands on my coffee, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so I gave it to my mom, and honestly, you guys, she has the most biggest windows. That money tree is thriving, girl. But I miss the money tree vibes because they're just so beautiful. Like they kind of look like that kind of plant, but that's if we really look into it. But honestly, like I mean, it's not perfect. Like you can see like some leaves that are like, there's like some hard water stains, because I had a moment where I had it outside and I'll always water with the watering hose, which I stopped doing. Maybe like in the Q&A I can tell you guys what's going on, why I stopped watering the plants with a water hose outside now. But it was really satisfying. But now I have it inside for I think about a month, and I'm using a grow light. It's a salted grow light. I was supposed to do a video for them, but I haven't done it because I've been procrastinating. But yeah, like look at all that. Do y'all see that new leaves coming in? Like she's been growing insane. And when I got it, it was like on a basic like 5.5 inch pot, and I ended up upgrading it to a I think this is an 8-inch pot, which yes is a little bit dramatic on size, but whatever. And it loved it. And then honestly, they're really, really easy to look after, to be honest. Like, first of all, they're just so beautiful and the way they grow. And I love when they put out new leaves. Like, do y'all see those new leaves coming in? So shiny, like little umbrellas. They're just so beautiful, and I love this plant so much. Now, the way that I care for this, and if you have one or if you want to get one and you ask for my advice, I would say I neglect this plant so much. I water it when it's dry. Like when I like touch the soil and it's like, I just finished watering, which is why I'm holding with the cash pot. And I water when it's dry. You can use your fingers, you can use a moisture meter. And that's one of the most important thing. And then the second most important thing, which is actually the first one, but it's light. This plant needs light. You cannot place it on a dark spot, and it's not gonna do good unless you have really good windows like my mama, or if you have like a grow light you can use, then okay. Otherwise, it's not gonna do good, girl, inside. Trust, like honestly. But it's so pretty. I like it. It gives like palm tropical vibes, and I mean all houseplants give that, but honestly I just love it. And when it does good, and it's just been putting out leaf after leaf, and I'm just so excited for this plants. I have it like between the kitchen. I gotta give you guys a complete houseplant tour, and every time I pass by I always see a new leaf, and I'm like, I see you, boo. And it's always fun and nice. Okay, the next one, oh, that coffee's good. It's going to be this one. I'm honestly really insanely surprised about this plant. It's a tiny denser alocasia. Doesn't even look that cute, to be honest, but some people like it, I don't. I just got it because like I don't have one, and I had a phase where I was like, if I don't have it, I need to get it like a Pokemon. That phase has stopped. But I don't want to throw it away. I feel bad, so I still have it. And I mean, it looks pretty cool. The reason why I like it is because alocasias are known to be very like, alocasias are known to be like very finicky. And yeah, this one has not been finicky at all. And I kid not, the amount of times I have underwatered this plant is insane. And it's still alive. It only gave me like 2 yellow leaves since I had it for like, I think about to be 3 months. And those leaves were the old leaves. And I was seeing nothing in it. Like, I feel like pests don't like this plant. And I have spider mites and I have mealybugs in my collection, which is why I haven't been selling any plants, even on Etsy, because I loved it so much. It was super fun, and it did help a lot, you know, pay my bills. But I don't feel comfortable selling plants if I have like, you know, infestation, unless I have like beneficial insects or like stuff like that. But I live in an apartment, I cannot do that. So yeah, maybe down the line, because I've been getting a lot of DMs, people asking me like, when am I gonna open my plant shop again, like my little Etsy store. And I'm like, I would love to, girl, but like I can't right now. I have annoying mealybugs in my collection. Yeah, but yes, this one has not been giving me any problems at all. Alocasias are really finicky. They like to stay moist, and they're prone, and as a person, like whenever I have alocasias, to spider mites. It's literally insane. And this one hasn't had that at all. And I swear to God, watch it tomorrow, I get spider mites. Since 3 months, you guys. Maybe like more. And she's just been thriving, just doing her thing. It's really cool. Let me give you guys some close-ups. I'm more of a foliage person, so this is why I don't really like the plant, but it's more of a statement. Like, it's more stem than foliage, so like it'll be like a cute like little statement in the, you know, in your house. Otherwise, I would never get this. But I'm happy that I did, because I would have never found out that there's I mean, I'm pretty sure there's alocasias that are really easy to look after, but I would never know that it would be one of these. So, tiny denser alocasia. Really easy to look after. Next up is going to be air plants. Now listen, I know air plants are basic. Okay, this is not a rare, like, you know, kind of stuff. But air plants don't get any love. I mean, there's one guy that I follow on Instagram. He has the biggest air plant collection. I love it. So I think his name is Alex. I'm not that sure. But oh my God, his air plants are insane. But that's the only person that I see that has air plants. I don't know why they're so underrated. I've had these plants, air plants, for like, girl, I think about to be like 8 months. Like, and they're alive. Like, I I treat these like dust. Like I just throw them to the corner. Like if there's a spot that I want to put like some greenery, like over here, like you see this, it's put on maceta. It's a lot of pots, and I want to see a little cute little back. I just pop this thing in there. Yes, I'm aggressive with them. And look at that. I mean, you can't really see it, but this looks a lot cuter, like more aesthetic. And yeah, like that's how I treat these like decor. I have a lot of these because they're on sale at Lowe's. The first time I got one, it was expensive. I got it because I didn't had one, and I was like, I love air plants so much, and I want to have another one. And this is a really, really big one, so let me get it. But the other two that I have, I think there's one inside. No, they're outside. I got it for a discount at Lowe's for 50% off. You guys, these are super, I love air plants. It's like a little tiny baby one. Majority of them are from HEB, which is a local grocery store here in Texas. And the others are from Lowe's. I think one of them is from like a local plant shop. But, oh my God, they're just so cool. Like, you can do so many things with air plants, like decor. Like, why don't people, do you have an air plant? Let me know if you have an air plant. Because I don't see people with air plants, and it's getting me mad now. Because I'm like, they deserve so much love. Now, the way that I care for these, I kid you not, I also neglect these. And surprisingly, they're still alive. Now, my apartment is always humid. Like, it's always like in the lowest. Like, in the lowest will be in the 50s. And yeah, I mean, maybe like in the nights, like in the high 40s. Because like I put the AC temperature really, really low. But it's always humid. And one thing about air plants is they need light. I think that's why I have so much light on these. Like I can just like put them anywhere. Because anywhere that I place them, I always make sure it has like some sort of light, like a grow light or a window, or even literally outside, getting natural, bright, direct light, like in the balcony. And yeah, I have more air plants, but they're outside, and I thought these were a good amount to show you. But I would love to get more air plants down the line. They're just super duper cool. I know that as soon as they flower, ya no sirven. I mean, sorry, I take that back. I know when they flower, she dies, but she puts out babies, from what I heard. I have never had an air plant flower for me, so maybe down the line. See, you can even tell I had this girl for a long time. You can see like the little crispy tips. The way that I water these, I place them directly with the fish tank for like 4 hours. I water them like once a month, even in winter. So I place them in the fish tank. I let them like, I drown them. I place them and I soak them in the fish tank water because it has nutrients. You can just get like I've never used tap water. Maybe you want to use like distilled water or like rainwater and dunk them in there. Maybe somebody waters them with tap water and hasn't had any problems. Let us know. But because when I had an air plant in my other apartment, I only had one, and I killed it within like a month. And the way that I'm thinking about it is, one, I never really give it any light at all, and the number two is I was using tap water. But air plants are really, really cool. I don't know why these are not a thing. Like I would love to have more air plants because they're just so easy to look after and really easy to like, because there's no soil, and for water you just dump it in there. Air plants are cool. Okay, girl, next one is this one. This is a beautiful Caulidadium. Don't ask me the name, I don't know the name, but I did post it on my Instagram very recently, and it's from Proven Winners. I think it's like wine, something like that, but I have the actual name because they had the tag. I placed the actual name on Instagram if you want to go and check it out. But isn't this pretty? I know that Caulidadiums, like, they die, but they come back. They're perennials, but well, it depends because they're sensitive, so people treat them as annuals in their yards. But this is beautiful. I love Caulidadiums. Back then, I have personally grown Caulidadiums in the yard, and before I was into houseplants, because I was more into outside plants back then. I mean, I still love outside plants, but I live in an apartment, so it's inside. Anyways, and I grew a lot of bulbs. Like I got those bags from like big box stores, and it had like I think like 20 or 15 bulbs in each bag, and I got like 4 bags. So it was a lot of Caulidadium bulbs, and I placed them in like in macetas. Like it was like a raised bed from the balcony, whatever. And I watered them, and they were beautiful. Like knowing now, it's kind of crazy what I did back then, because I wasn't really into houseplants back then because I had a yard. I was living with my dad, and I had a few houseplants, but I would cut the leaves, and I will place a lot of them in a container and like just enjoy them as cut flowers, but like cut leaves, I guess you can say. That's what I did, because it was growing so aggressively and in those raised beds. I mean, think about it. It was like a 3x3 raised bed, and I placed like 25 bulbs in there. It was beautiful, and they bloomed. It was amazing. But looking at it back now, I'm kind of crazy that I cut them. But they were big leaves, I mean, because they were outside. I grew them outside, not in direct light. I mean, I know they can handle light. They need to be hardened off though, but not like, you know, like 6+ hours of direct light from what I know. I think it's like 4, like the highest 6 hours of direct light. It needs to be, because, you know, like in the evening, like the light, the sun rays are really, really strong compared to the morning or the evening. Okay, I mean noon, sorry, noon. Yeah, so basically that's what I mean. These are really, really nice to grow. Even inside, I've seen some people like have these indoors and treat them as houseplants. They're very, 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 very beautiful. I would collect these actually, but I don't like the fact that they die. That's not for me. So I got it because, like, I don't know, because we're planning on moving out very soon, and I was like, when we move, I will place you outside. But you know, stuff happens. So yeah, that's on that. But it's so pretty. Like, look at it's like art. I mean, this one's like very basic, but it's still beautiful though. It's beautiful. But like, this is like a piece of art. Oh my god, I honestly, and I'm seeing a lot of like people going crazy over Caulidadiums now, because I mean, like, it's a season. You see them a lot in the big box stores now. So I'm seeing why people are like talking about it a lot more. But they're beautiful. There's some other nicer ones too. Also, I'm not gonna talk about it too much in this video, but Proven winners, if you're not garden answer, you would know who they are. But because like she literally works with them a lot. They're like, you see them in the big box stores. So it's like, yeah. And they're starting to sell houseplants. Isn't that crazy? But they're selling really, really good houseplants. I haven't had any luck on finding Proven winners houseplants in the big box stores. I honestly rarely go out, even though I post a lot of shopping videos, a lot of them are like pre-filmed, a lot of them. Well, they're all pre-filmed. But I don't post it until like a week later. And I just go like twice a week to big box stores now. Back then I was like, girl, like in a day I'll go to like 4 locations, and every week I'll go out there like 4 times a week. So it was a lot. But now I'm like slowing it down. Also because my boyfriend's using my truck, so I can't go anywhere now. He needs it for work. So down the line, I will be going a lot more often. But they're selling houseplants. I'm like literally so excited to like, because they're really, really affordable prices. They look really good, and it's like really cool houseplants that it's crazy. I'm like super duper excited. Next up is the Regal Shields allocation, another allocation, and I've had this one before, like multiple times, and I always just give it to my mom. She has like 4 of these pots already. Cause like, I don't like it when they get too big. Cause I mean, in my apartment, they get way too leggy. I guess that's what I mean. Like when these get long, like these get huge. The thing is, these need light, because if not, they start stretching and this becomes very flimsy, and it's just very nasty for me. I don't like how that looks. So this one is doing pretty good. When I got it, it was just this, and this was like a new leaf. She got big. Like, I love these. These are so nice, and they give like that beautiful velvet look on the foliage. And when the sun's hitting on top and you're looking below, the color is just such a beautiful view. But I've seen these leaves get huge. Like these get like the size of like, I mean, we're talking about feet. Like they get huge. And like it's putting out a new leaf. Do y'all see this little guy? Hold on. Yeah, you see it? I'm so excited because they just put this one out last week. So I'm excited. Now, what I'm doing differently, and this is not because I bought it. It was given to me by, and it's on a Costa Farm pot, okay? Because they're really, really good cash pots, but it's on this nursery pot. The company that gave it to me was Lively Root. It was for like a picture for Instagram. And I'm happy that they sent it because like, I like it a lot, to be honest. Hold on. And you guys, like, I have it on a grow light now, because before I wouldn't really place it on a grow light because I didn't really care. But now, knowing that this wants light, because if not, it gets, like I said, leggy and nasty. I have it on a Soltic light. Like, I have a Soltic light in the kitchen, which I will show you guys down the line. And that's why I have my money trees, my Regal shields, some Drancinas, some Potos, my Monstera Peru, my Bird of Paradise. Like, you know, it projects a good amount of light below, so you can put like a lot of plants clumped up together. And she's loving it. Like, as you can see, like, she is loving it, and she's putting out a new leaf. I just love this plant so goddamn much because I love, like I said, like when the sun hits it, it's magical. It's just, it's so pretty, and the veins are pretty as well. Like, oh my god, like, that's sexy. Like, that's hot. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise. Like, that's, damn, it's just, it's so, you know what it's giving? You know how some man, you know how some men have like veins? Like, I have a few. I'm good for my dad. You can see like their veins in their hands. That's kind of how it looks. Like, leave me alone. But like, like that's what, oh my god, stop. Okay, but yeah, this is a really, really good one. Regal Shield Alocasia. Beautiful. And I also know that people grow these outside and they get huge. Like, these get big. But I like that plant a lot. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot. Okay, next one is a Hoya ovovata, I believe. This is a plant that I bought, and I remember, because every plant that every plant that I get from y'all, like, you know, this beautiful elbow sanguinea from Kelly. Hey, Kelly. And this one, that was a gift. She sent it to me. She was super sweet and beyond grateful. This one, I bought it from this girl, and she told me that she watched my videos, but I wasn't able to see her because I was like filming, and she was already on her way. So I couldn't tell her to drop it at my apartment because like people rough stuff here, like people steal. So I told her to like, can you go drop it off to my mom's? And my mom ended up, she's dirty. And my mom ended up, you know, doing like paying her, and she got the plant. Sorry, it's because the cat litter's right there. I just finished cleaning it. I'm just always paranoid that these kittens or Valentino has pooped in my plants. I ended up buying extra cat litters because when you have, like, one cat is supposed to have 2 cat litters. So there's a lot of cat litters in my apartment. And every day I try to clean all of them. Sometimes I don't clean one of them, but I always clean them. You know, I gotta make sure because this thing's in my apartment. But, oh my god, Valentino, I feel like he has an attitude, I swear to god. He literally pooped on my soil a while back. I think I already told y'all, but if you don't know, he pooped on my potting soil. His cat litter was clean. It was like literally like right on the other door. Like right there, there's a door. On the other side, his cat litter was right there. That was when I was feeding him, like, cause he was getting way too fat. So I had to like downgrade his food, like, you know, how much I serve him. I don't know if it was that, because I've been ignoring him. But he pooped on my cat litter, and so now I have my potting soil in a bag, and I have it in the closet away from this guy, and I'm always paranoid that these cats are gonna poop in my in my plants, or like, you know what I mean? Okay, but this is a beautiful Hoya ovovata, and it's this girl that I don't know, it's weird whenever like you guys tell me like y'all watch my videos. Like, I know there's people that watch my videos, I mean, you're watching it. But it's weird. Like, I just see like I'm just talking to one person. Like, we're on FaceTime. You know what I mean? I don't have any friends, so like, you're my friend. But if you like it or not, I'm kidding. So this is a beautiful Hoya. Girl, I don't even know if you're still watching, but like, it was small when she gave it to me. I mean, it wasn't that small. It was a decent size. It was like, cut this tip out and then cut it from here. It was a good size. And she big now. Like, oh my god, these get big. I know that this one girl that I follow on Instagram, hers is like, over like 8 feet long. It's long, and it's a beautiful Hoya. It's so gorgeous. And back then I would cut this, but I know you're not supposed to cut it because like first it throws this long thingy, and then it would develop the leaves. But yeah, back then I would cut it. Not anymore. But I feel like it's so beautiful. It grows really, really good. Also, another plant that's really, really easy to look after. It's on a grow light though. I know that Hoyas need a lot of light. They just do better in a lot of light. So yes, I do see a mealybug. Like I said, I have a mealybug infestation. It's so goddamn annoying, but it's beautiful. I love the variegation. I don't know what else to say about it. It's lovely. I love how long she, look at that. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Next up is going to be this girl. So this one is a Birdsnest Fern. I was like confused between a Bird of Paradise and Birdsnest Fern, but it's just a really, really nice looking Birdsnest Fern. This is a wavy one, but I know there's another one. And the girl, no, don't tell me it's this one because it's not this one. There's another one. Where is she? It's called the Victoria Birdsnest Fern. It's like the sides are like, I think it's in the living room. I have a lot of Birdsnest Ferns. I have like 8 of them, but like different textures and like sizes. I want to get the variegated one, girl. There's a variegated Birdsnest Fern. I'm so excited for that. But this one's so goddamn cute. Like, it's adorable. And again, another easy plant to look after. These don't need a lot of light. You can place it like in a pretty dark spot. Don't water it though, unless it gets pale. That's why I know when to water my Birdsnest Fern. Like I'm late. I usually, like, when it's dry, I'm like, okay, you need water. But I know that I'm late when they start becoming pale. Like, I don't know if you can see him. There's a Burnett's Fern right there in the back. He pale. And it's because I didn't water him for like, I think a month. So, and it's on a grow light. He got a good watering already. But these are nice. Like, they look really, really nice. Like, they're beautiful. Like, there's so many different sizes and textures. Like, look at this one, you guys. Oh my god. When I saw it, it's from Urban Jungle, but I ended up repotting in one of these pots. When I saw this one, I was like, oh, you're speaking to me. I've never seen one like this before. Have you? Don't lie to me. Like, honestly, oh my god, it's amazing. Like, I love it. It's putting out a new leaf too. The only thing that I will say about these, they don't really like top watering. I still top water them because I don't care. But I learned the only way I've killed a Birdsnest Fern is by the crown rotting. And the way that happens is when you water it above. It's recommended to water like in the saucer or bottom water them. You can water, you know, on top, because I mean I do it. They're still here. But you gotta make sure that it dries out, because the crown is like the middle part, and that cannot stay moist or water sitting on it, because it will rot. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Everything else is pretty easy. Not that finicky with humidity, to be honest. I mean, it does get a little bit crispy, but like, what doesn't? Like, my lips get crispy and everything. And it's great. It's beautiful. Let me show you this other one that I got. It's also from Urban Jungle. I love them so much. Like, I don't think, I mean, we're like mutuals on Instagram, but like we never like done anything together. Por estar hablando como menso. Look, you guys, I just spilled water because I just finished watering a lot of my plants and like the water just spilled over here. It's okay though. It's okay in this fungus now. But yeah, I would love to work with them, but I don't think they're ever gonna reach out because like I get them free promo. Like, I literally, I love them so much. Like, I'm not ashamed to like promote a company for free constantly if I love their stuff. I'm out of coffee. God damn it. This is another one that I got from Urban Jungle. I am not sure if it's a Birdsnest Fern. It looks like a Staghorn Fern. Somebody on Instagram, thank you so much, girly. So on Instagram, send me the ID. I need to look back. I'm gonna pin it. But I think it's a Birdsnest Fern. It acts like when like you see this little leaf coming in, that's what they do. So it's really, really beautiful, and this also doesn't really do shit. Because it's still really, really dry. I gotta water it again. Actually give it an actual saucer, because like this ain't doing nothing at all for me. Birdsnest Ferns are really, really cool, y'all. Like, I love them so much. And as soon as I found out, like, I mean, there's literally variegation everything. When I found out there was a variegated Birdsnest Fern, I was shocked. But that value, the price of one, shocked me even more. And like the ones that where you do see them, like, I go to Etsy, because like when you want to plant, where do you go? You go to Etsy. And you guys, like, honestly, it's from like Indonesia, like that's where you get them from, and I don't really trust that. Okay, next one is an agluminia. We're almost done. I know it's getting long. It's this beautiful agluminia, and I love agluminias in general. Like I don't really collect them that much. I would love to though, but yeah, I mean, there's one right there, the sparkling Sarah agluminium. Can you see her? She's like right there. This one. That's a sparkling, no, yeah, sparkling Sarah agluminia. The stem is pink. And I have the other one's like red. I have a cutting from it. I actually ended up propagating it. These do take a while to propagate. I have this one. I have like a huge one. It's in the living room. But this is from a cutting. Super duper excited about that. And I think that's the only 3 agluminias that I have. I think I have another one. I gotta go back and check. But this one, girly, like I ended up seeing this at the big box stores. Look at those leaves. Another one that's really, really easy to look after. I mean, a lot of these are. I'm not gonna like one that's difficult. And the lighting doesn't matter. I mean, if you put it in a dark spot, it's not gonna thrive, okay? But it won't go bad that fast. Whenever I say plants like low light for me, like you can place it like in a dark corner, it means that if you want to see some greenery in a corner, and you don't mind if it dies, I mean, you know, you want like, you know, break the bank, like this one. These are really, really affordable, very easy to find. There's different sizes, different colors, different, I don't even know if there's different textures, but you can place it in a corner, and where it's dark, it would not thrive, but it will look beautiful. Don't water it that often, because when they're not getting light, they don't drink up that much and the water remains in the pot, and you can, you know, rot the plants. But a really, really plant that you can place it like on a window that's like 10 feet away or even 20 feet away from the window, that's not, I mean, 20 feet, hold on, my brain. Like 15 feet. And it would do okay. It would also do okay with artificial lighting, like these basic bulbs. This will not make it grow, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's not a grow light, but it will keep it longer alive. Like it's a great office plant, and agluminias are known, like golden pothos, dracaenas, and snake plants. Same thing. They're known for like great for like the office, like very easy to look after, not that finicky. It can do great with artificial lighting. And yeah, so she's really, really beautiful. The stems are white, which is really, really cool, because the other ones are like pink. And then the other one that I'm looking at is like a light red. It's crazy how like agluminias have like their own colors. And they also look like Dieffenbachias. I hate Dieffenbachias. They're beautiful. I love them so much. But every time I buy a Dieffenbachia, it dies. So these are not like a Dieffenbachia, which is amazing. A Dieffenbachia, also known as dumb king. But yeah, that's the agluminia, girl. We have 3 more. No, we have 2 more actually. We have 2 more. That's an example. Okay, the next one, it's this beautiful variegated heartleaf philodendron. I ended up killing the mother plant. This was like literally from like nodes. This is from like what, 3 nodes, and it's coming back. Look at that leaf. Isn't that, is it gonna focus or something? Like, why am I so bad at this? It's so beautiful. Each leaf is so unique, and it's putting out, it grows really good too. I remember when like 1 leaf, girl, was like $200, but now it's like, you can go for like $40 on Etsy, maybe even cheaper if you're lucky. It's beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Like the moment oh my god, I got a cramp. The moment I see these at the big box stores, possibly by Urban Jungle, I'm gonna scream like a little girl. Like it's gonna be insane, because this, I want to see a basket of this, super duper full. Oh Lord have mercy, give me strength. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I love it. I like it a lot. So this is really, really nice too. Pretty easy to look after. Just like a basic philodendron. Okay, nothing that fancy. But you do want to give it some light. You do want to give it some light. And water when it's dry, because I mean, you got to do it with all the plants. But yeah, because you don't want to lose these leaves, because they're so pretty, and each one like tells you a story, which is what I love. I love it. Okay, next one. It's a basic one, but I love it. It's snake plants. Y'all already know that I have a phase, the longest phase I've ever had with snake plants. I love me snakes. I love them so much. I love them. Supposedly, it's one of the few plants that also clean the air, not that dramatically, okay? But plants do clean the air. It is proven, but it's not gonna purify your home. But this one does it in the night. Isn't that really cool? It's like a fun fact. I love that so much. She's so big, I love it so much. And I honestly love snake plants. They're really, really easy. You already know, like they're amazing. And it's putting out some babies. I mean, they're getting big now, but like, I'm like so excited. And actually, I want to show you one that I propagated. Oh girl, long time ago. And it's still with me. It's very compact because like you cut a leaf, place it in water wherever you want to propagate it in. I did mine in water. And it will put it like 4, maybe even 5 babies. And so yeah, I ended up propagating like 6 leaves. So you can do the math. Not all of them did, you know, survive, but there is a good amount here and I do need to divide them. There is a lot. Like, but this is from like almost like a year and 4 months already. It's very slow. But it's really, really cute. Like I don't, honestly, I kind of want to divide these now and place them in, oh my god, it's so cute. And place them in small little terracotta pots. That's cute. Oh my god, I'm excited for that. I like it. And I said a comment from you guys. I'm in SP update area and I wish our lows. Yeah, I see a lot of those comments. People saying like, oh, I wish my lows was like your lows. Girl, that lows looked so bad like a week ago. I knew I was gonna get a really nice big shipment. When a lows looks really empty and like just bad, you can expect a pretty good shipment in a couple days. It could be like 5 days, it could be the next day. You also want to check the back. A little tip, because sometimes you can see the boxes, like sometimes the employees are really, really busy and they want to unpack the plants for like the longest that I've seen was like 4 days. But you can go check the back, outside and inside, and you might be lucky. You might find a fresh, like it's still wrapped in the plastic. Sometimes people are crazy. I mean, us plant people are crazy. You will see some boxes already open. And from what I know, employees don't really mind if you look inside, as long as you put back, the plants back inside. Because it's easier, like, if you like buy like 1/4 of like what was there, it's a lot easier for them to like restock the plants. So they don't really mind, but just don't make a mess. But yes, like when the lows looks really, really bad, you can expect a good shipment. But the thing is, like, it's like by waves, like good shipments and then like a couple days it looks like shit again, like it looks bad. So yeah, that's a little tip. And then here's a little small snake plant. These are really, really cute. Talking about that lows, the one that I posted yesterday, I saw 2 beautiful, it's an old leaf, 2 beautiful snake plants, girl. It was so cheap. It was like this size from Life Trends, and I wanted it so bad, but I'm my no plant buy and I'm getting dizzy already. Like but oh my god, I love snake plants. Like they're amazing. They're amazing, and like they're like really loyal friends. Like they're not gonna leave you no matter what. So yeah, y'all look. This is my just photos. It broke off a leaf. And usually, y'all know, like, I propagate it by nose, but I was just way too lazy. But I didn't want to kill it. Look at the root that's coming in. That's nice. Little Justina photos. Super duper cute. Super cute. Okay, that's basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on today's new video. I know it's very, very long, but it's so weird because, like, usually these videos do pretty good. The ones that I'm, like, ranting and, like, talking a lot. It's always fun, and I'm beyond grateful that you're always here with me, bestie. I love you so much. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys. Let me know which is one of your like top 5 or top 100, whatever you want to do, of your favorite houseplants at the moment. Mine are always snake plants and pothos, like golden pothos. But yeah, those are my few that I love so much. And that's basically it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!